What's up, guys? Welcome back to Roast, Boast, and Toast podcast. Every day we come here together live. You know, we got my co-host here, Shorty.
What's up,
and
guys?
Today we got a new co-host, Dre. He's filling in for Kevin. You know, Kevin's doing big things with Apple right now. So, you know, right now we're going to set it off with the roast segment. And we wanted to talk about, first off, this week I read something about an app for consensual sex.
Interesting.
And I guess what this app does, it creates a live contract between sexual partners, and it's supposed to be a legally binding contract, but there's controversy already surrounding it. The software hopes to protect people against like STDs,
what the world came
revenge porn, and making it clear what each person is comfortable with in the bedroom, I guess. But I'm just wondering, like, yo, it had to get to this? Like,
what's interesting for me is, like, I get the revenge porn part of it, but how is it going to help you out with, like, I guess STDs because they have to disclose it?
I guess the partners would have to disclose, like, whether they have an STD, and if they didn't mention that at the time of the contract, then there would be legal actions towards whoever did
right.
it.
I mean, you can sue all you want. You're still going to have an HT.
What I was going to say, to be honest, what's the point of suing if most likely they drop the video, they ain't got much cake themselves, so you're going to get $750 for the rest of your lives? That's minimum wage in Texas. You ain't get nothing.
I guess this was brought by a Dutch firm called Legal Things. The app itself is called Legal Fling, and it gives you a request. It will pop up on your screen and it'll be like, oh, so-and-so is requesting sexual consent. And then it would just await your response, which I think is like, I don't know, that's weird. That changes the game.
I'm just picturing it like you on the train. Like, you know how everyone's just like snooping on everyone's phone.
And it pops up like, yo.
Like Nancy's asking for consensual sex.
Well, to be honest, that's a really good icebreaker. Imagine inviting someone over, you guys hanging out watching, TV or whatever, and you guys just like, yo, someone got to make a move. Ding! Pop up.
I know right now Aziz Ansari's wishing that he had this when his incident happened.
My gosh.
But I mean, I don't know. That's the new generation, I guess.
Does it kill the mood? Does it kill the, like, you know?
I feel like too blunt.
You could be Rico Suave with it, and also you're like, hold up, I'm gonna just like send you a request real quick, just make sure this is cool, and then like we can continue.
There's gonna be some Dominican dude out there that's gonna learn how to use it. This gonna learn how to use it and not abuse it, bro. He's gonna be smooth with it. We got to learn from him.
Well, I feel like this leads us up to our next topic. Larry Nassar. This episode today, we're calling it Wins and Losses, and man, this guy took the biggest L last week. If you don't know who Larry Nassar is, he was basically the USA Gymnastics doctor at Michigan State University, I guess, as well. And he was sentenced to 40 to 175 years in prison. The judge announced Wednesday after more than 150 women and girls said in court that he sexually abused them over the past 2 decades.
My man took an L for a week.
To be honest, bro, he's already like 101. You should have just gave that man life.
Yo, that judge, though, she was like, she said, this is literally, I'm not paraphrasing. She was like, I've just signed your death warrant. When I read that, I was like, what? And she said, I find that you don't get it, that you're a danger, and that you remain a danger.
You didn't see his picture?
Yeah, I saw that. I seen that.
One of the pictures I have here, man, he was like, I'm going to get off. Even though, he's already in jail. The other one is just, damn.
I honestly thought he was going to get off because you see, like, these cases happen and, like, what was it that the last guy got, like, 3 months?
The Stanford guy?
Yeah.
They found him, like, yo, you're raping Bodie.
He got 3 months. I have food that's older than that in my fridge. He got 3 months in prison.
You got to throw that away.
I know.
You took an L too on that.
I took wins and losses, man. Wins and losses.
He's going to be out for a week.
You might want to disinfect that entire.
But yeah, I mean, I think he very well deserved the sentencing, and I don't think it's gonna look good for him, especially out there in Michigan.
The repercussions already affecting Michigan State. The AD resigned. It's like that director for you guys that don't know, and I think people high profile people that are alums, like Magic Johnson, came out and said like, "Yo, you guys gotta get your stuff together because this is not a good look at such a prestigious university."
Yeah. That's gonna mess up with their future endeavors too, especially trying to get like
recruits.
Yeah.
Talking about losses though. Our next subject. This past weekend we had the Grammys and, yo fam, like I mean, SZA took losses. She was nominated for 5 awards and got 0.
Why?
But my man Jay-Z had 8.
Why?
8 nominations. Didn't get 1 award. Not one, but they had Blue out there.
Regulating
stuff. You had Beyonce pulling out them snacks out the purses like she was at the movies. Like,
at least they was good. They was good. That's all that mattered.
That's true.
Somebody said they still have 42 Grammys at the house.
Damn.
Combined.
I still have 0. One day.
To be honest, I don't think they really care about those type of things anymore. Because
true.
like Lil Wayne, he sold. What did he? Didn't he have? He had sold some trophy or some achievement he had. I think it was. Pretty sure it was a Grammy, but don't quote me on that.
I think to me the funny part was like Twitter acting like they didn't know the Grammys hate hip hop.
How they get down?
Yeah, like they didn't know the Grammys hated hip hop, even though they gave Kendrick Lamar best rap album, but he probably should have gotten the best album of the year.
Oh, it was definitely better than the Bruno Mars one.
Yeah, and don't get it wrong. Like I love Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars won.
Yeah.
He won it. I love Bruno Mars, but I mean, compared to 444,
it's because his hair is silky.
Yeah.
The afro was looking nice.
All moms.
What was it? He said he's Puerto Rican. He came out as is he Mexican or Puerto Rican?
He's a mix.
He's
like 9 races.
I think he's Puerto Rican and black. I think.
Despacito lost. They took an L2.
But Despacito been
but
banging on the radio.
But Despacito won the entire year.
True. They got
That's
what,
the most watched video on YouTube.
20 billion streams.
I mean, at the end of the day, like you're getting just a little like award. But
Facts.
They already got the money.
So. And awards don't necessarily even make you like as the artist. You know what I'm saying? Like that doesn't mean you're a whack artist because you didn't win.
Depends on what pushes you, man.
I think for hip hop, it's like I think the MTV Hip Hop Awards and the BET Awards count a little bit more in the hip hop community.
And up next though, we got Ronda Rousey. He's already left. Ronda Rousey just signed a contract to fight in the WWE. I don't know if that's a win or a loss because
it's a loss.
No.
She's getting money.
She ain't got to get hurt no more.
We don't know the contract.
She ain't got to get hurt no more.
Oh, she's getting paid.
Not real hurt.
She's getting paid obviously a pretty penny if you're going from the
like save money don't make money.
Like think about it. Of course she went from real fighting to like being a paid actress in wrestling, but at the same time, she's no longer taking those punches to the face and getting knocked out or choked out.
I think that's why she took it because I think those losses humiliated her so much that she's like, I don't ever want to go back in the ring.
She got kicked mad hard, man. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
she did that movie too.
This is gonna hurt somebody's feelings that we talking about. They don't know that it's not real. You know now, okay?
Grown men that watch WWE, I have a problem with that.
I know a man with a belt.
I have a problem with grown. I'm talking to y'all out there.
You talking to Designer?
Who?
Designer skipped the Grammys to go to Royal Rumble.
But he's like 19 though.
But I kind of got to respect that decision.
True.
I got to respect the decision.
I mean, they're both fake events anyways. You know what I'm saying? So you might as well go to the one that's a little bit more entertaining.
Why you guys dressed up? We could go with a hoodie, jeans, and Timbs, and be like, yo, it's me and my friends. And we just chill.
I mean, but this is an interesting move. We'll see how that plays out and see what the details of her contract is. But I'm sure she got a hefty bag. She got that. Get that bag, Rhonda. Get that bag.
She was smiling when she walked up when she had her music playing. So
yeah, she definitely got that bag.
I mean, I think wouldn't you be though?
If secure the bag all 2018. That's my mantra.
Yo, next subject I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get y'all inputs on this. Men FaceTiming each other. And I ain't talking about like you FaceTiming your dad or your brother or like work related. But let's say like I was like, yo, Dre, I hit you up with the FaceTime. And he's like, yo, what's up? What you up to? How you feel about that?
To be honest, I feel like, because I can count on one hand how many times I FaceTime any male that wasn't, any male period. Mm-hmm. To be honest, the thing that really gets me is if you're adjusting your face when you get on there, like you trying to make sure you look decent.
With the lighting
He's trying to get that right angle.
That's an issue.
Like, yo, what's good?
Oh, crap, I got crust in my eye. Leave it. Be raw with it. Don't be trying to pretty yourself up. That's an issue. But yeah, man, I feel like you Yeah, you got to go ahead and get your priorities in order, my guy.
For me, I think the only time I've FaceTime somebody else, it's been like the last form of trying to get in touch with them. So like if we've had with roommates, it's happened every single time with roommates. Like we needed like one of them, and we needed like a sure answer right away. Texted, called them, Snapchat, everything. Nothing was happening. It was like, all right,
that's different.
But why would FaceTime? That's weird. Like.
Well,
guy,
just
so he looks
to get the decision. Like if he's not responding to anything of the 5 messages,
you just wanted to use all options.
Yeah,
you just wanted to use every single.
I just need a yes or no.
You emailed homie if he didn't answer.
Bro, the email I knew wasn't even
sending out
chance.
tweets.
Nah, smoke signals.
You won't catch me FaceTiming anybody at all. I'll pay anybody $1,000 that can find me and say that I FaceTime.
Yo, Magno, he FaceTime. He put the phone down.
You need proof.
Like, what's up?
You just hear the
proof.
voice. Every time I FaceTime Magno, I just see the ceiling. I just hear his voice. It's the worst.
Hey, yo, what's good?
Hey, he making an appearance. He like, what you say? And he pulled it right back out.
Oh man, I thought that was funny, man. I seen a couple people do that this week, and I was just like, yo, I don't know if I'm not with that.
Maybe a little bit offense. Maybe a little bit.
I don't like what you're doing. If you could just please stop.
All right, this next topic we got at hand. Have you guys ever had any petty reasons that you would or have dumped a girl for? Yo, that side says it all, man.
Yeah.
You have a couple.
Continue. This is for you.
You tell.
I'm happily married now, but prior, I think the dumbest reason that I've ever stopped talking to a girl was because she had the green messages. You know what I mean? I can't get behind that.
You know what I mean? Can't tell if she read it or not. Or you can't even see the bubble.
I don't like that. I don't trust that, for one. For two, that just tell me where your priorities are in life, because you could be spending it somewhere else, but I know you're not. You gotta take care of your phone because that's your main. Like, you know what I mean? Use your phone every day.
So you dumped it because she was an Android user.
I couldn't get behind that.
Dang.
I couldn't.
I stopped talking to a girl because after we hung out, I noticed she had like a little bit of a mustache, and I wasn't about it anymore.
You know, she can just get that like.
I know. That's what I was like. I'll shave it for you, like.
Oh, nah,
with some wax.
Nah,
like,
I ain't with that. I ain't shaving it for you.
Like,
that's two person.
Yo, I think one of the pettiest reasons for me was like the girl just didn't know how to dress. You know what I'm saying? Like style wise. Like I can understand. Yo, maybe like.
She wore like bell bottoms.
How old were you?
Me, I was like 22.
Oh yeah. Okay.
22.
At that time, you should have something established already. Some type of
some type of style.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
saying? Like
have a game plan.
And I know that's something like women are gonna be like, yo, you could have helped her. Like grab some of your homegirls to help her with
like
it.
You can't give someone.
But the thing is, like,
rhythm.
You know those people that are just helpless.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, yo, there's nothing you can do, fam. So you just give them the Kanye shrug and.
So you just let her go out.
You
let her go into the world without a sense of fashion.
And I'm
not even like an advice. Like,
but the thing is, I'm not even saying that I'm the most fashionable. But the thing is, like, I know how to like put an outfit together. You know what I'm saying? This girl had no idea what she was doing.
I like that hat, by the way, fam.
Thank you.
Can you give me an example of how she dressed?
I don't even know. I'm trying to remember one of her outfits. I think at one point
she had on some swim trunks with Tim's.
Well, no, she definitely. You know what threw me off? The Uggs. I think it was just the Uggs actually.
She had Uggs.
That's all it was?
I think that's all it was.
Did she have socks with them? That would really throw it off.
I don't even know because she had leggings.
Don't even look that long.
Wait, so she had leggings, Uggs.
Leggings, Uggs.
Give me the season. What season is this?
Yeah. This is fall. Like fall closer to winter.
That's kind of standard.
Like November.
That's kind of standard.
Yeah, but Uggs. You know what? If you wear Uggs, I'm not dating you. Yeah, I'm not dating you if you're wearing Uggs. I see men wear Uggs too. Ladies, do not date a man with Uggs. Me. If he's not wearing Tim's, not me. Like
Lil Wayne wore Uggs in one of his music videos.
Oh dang! I can't listen to Lil Wayne.
L's all week.
Taking L's. Yo, wins and losses, man. When we gonna get to some wins?
I'm not gonna listen to this new mix.
We gonna get into some wins sometime soon. Hopefully.
Yo, last topic of this segment, man. Blake Griffin was traded to the Pistons. If you don't know Blake Griffin, he was a player for the LA Clippers, and if he found out yesterday he got traded. Who took the L? Was it the Clippers?
His
or
Twitter
Blake
reaction
Griffin?
was pretty funny.
Well, I didn't see it.
It was like wide-eyed. Like I think it was like a goofy wide-eyed.
It was funny because I was actually watching some videos earlier about Blake Griffin, and it just seems like I keep putting myself in situations where they're relevant. But that really, I feel like the Pistons, they actually got a win on that one.
They
But
came away with a steal.
yeah, on that one. But I want to know how much are they paying him?
But they got rid of some big contracts.
Yeah,
so
they did get rid of some big
Okay.
contracts.
They got
Avery
rid of
Bradley.
Avery Bradley.
But he's a free agent anyways after this season, right?
He's a rental, but his contract's still like massive.
Someone was trying to get Avery Bradley to the Celtics for
You guys want
Marcus
everybody.
Smart, but they wanted Avery Bradley and somebody else, but because they said Marcus Smart he's a free agent after this year as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's
the
the right
Avery
move.
Bradley contract is larger.
Yeah. So
Because
yeah,
Marcus Smart's still on his rookie contract.
but I think Blake Griffin took the L there.
I mean, is it really his fault though? Like,
it's not his
when you get
fault,
traded,
but like we haven't heard about the Pistons since that incident with the Pacers. So
Man,
when was the last time they were popping?
when they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Chauncey Billups,
That was like
Ben
a
Wallace.
couple years after.
Yeah, that was after they got rid of
Yeah.
Meta. Well, it wasn't Ron Artest. He had changed for the better
Meta World
to
Peace.
Meta World Peace.
what a sweet guy.
But yo, that does it
Not
right
a mean bone in
now
his body.
for the roast section.
Yeah.
And we about to head into the Boast section real soon. All right, guys. So we're heading into the Boast segment of the podcast. And our first topic for this segment is the dating environment or climate. How it's changed. What y'all be doing. Like, meaning, like, what's y'all's technique that you use. And the do's and don'ts. I don't know who wants to start this off.
I think this is all you. Why don't you start us off, bro?
Why he trying to pass it when he know he won it?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro. We
I'll
pass it
throw
back.
the alley. Just let me know that you want it.
I mean,
What you think, bro?
I feel like the dating environment now has changed drastically. There definitely is a lack of communication.
That ain't cool no more.
That ain't cool. Like, there's a lot of stalling done from both sides, both parts. But I think like women need to start realizing the effort it takes to even for the man to become vulnerable. And when that happens, you have to be able to respect that and respect how long it takes for one to be able to just put his heart out. And when that's not reciprocated, then that ruins the whole dating environment for me. I don't do the Tinder. I don't do the, online
Plenty
dating.
of fish.
I don't do none of that. I do if like
You got catfish before, that's why.
I got
100%.
honestly, yeah, I did get catfish. That's actually part of my testimony.
I got the eyes.
No, he does. He
He
does.
knows.
He got the fish eyes.
I'm telling you.
No, but you're right though. I did.
The
that
worst.
happened. That I was very young. You know what I'm saying? But I say right now, like I would say the do's and don'ts. Like yo, don't. I would say like don't lead nobody on from both sides, men and women. Don't be texting. Damn.
I make it simpler, man. I feel like people don't know what they want. They just see each other. They say, "Oh, you're cute, you're attractive," and they just. I don't know. I feel like they're kids and they're 25, 26. You gotta have some goals, some priorities, man.
Ambition,
You're
ambition's
grown
a huge
man,
part.
grown woman stuff.
Nah, ambition definitely plays a huge part. What do you guys think of someone that hasn't gotten anything outside of high school diploma? Is that something that affects you dating them or not?
I don't think so. I mean, for me, personality is a big thing. So if we can like get along with each other, then that's fine with me in terms of like beginning. And then, I mean, in terms of figuring out your personality, I think that you find out what they want to do.
Mm.
You know, because if you have like a go-getter attitude, you're always trying to like better yourself, or if you're just complacent, then. And you're like a go-getter person,
Yeah.
like you're high energy, you're trying to do stuff all the
I
time.
agree.
Then you're gonna clash, and you're gonna know like
My
it
thing-
explains why.
I don't even want to lie, man. Some of the least ambitious people I've ever met in my life have gone to college or in college. I feel like it's very draining, and because you went to college doesn't mean anything. A lot of people are forced to do it, so that doesn't really matter to me. I like to know just who you are as a person. It wouldn't matter like what your position is because you got to start from somewhere, man. Simple as that.
I was talking about this weekend. I was telling people that if you want a 10, you have to be a 10.
True.
And what I mean by that is not just looks, but it's like in every sense of the form. Are you responsible?
Yeah.
You can't expect someone else to be responsible, the other side to be responsible if you're irresponsible
You
yourself.
can't do it yourself, man. Word.
Do you have good financial spending habits. You know what I'm saying? Like that counts as well. Like if I see a girl spending money on like little things that don't
makeup,
little things that she doesn't need, that's a turn off for me.
But makeup is like for girls. It's like.
I didn't even hear him say
my
makeup.
My wife never wore. Like I'm not gonna say never, but. I mean, I don't think if you need it, that's an issue.
Makeup is something that women. Makeup is something that women are regardless gonna.
Yeah,
buy,
that's true.
You know
I don't have an issue with it. Let me say that now before you guys,
But that has to be like a balance, though. You know, like
true.
how much are you spending on makeup a month?
If that's her thing, that's her thing.
But to be honest, I've seen some complete transformation. I've seen a girl put makeup on and take it off, and I say, "Yo, whose man's is this?"
Like for example, I like fitted hats. So like I'll buy a fitted hat here and there.
I would never noticed.
I mean, like the viewers can see, like, you know what I'm saying, like I wear a different one each week.
You're not trying to have that comp, bro.
What?
Bro, I got like 30 hats, bro.
Nah, you don't want it, bro.
All right.
Trust me. But
I now gotta go buy new hats. Now I gotta go buy new hats. Tune in, you'll catch it.
So, a little sub segment from this topic is we were talking about do's and don'ts. You guys think men should get manicures and pedicures? I know that's a big thing. Women like a guy that does that.
I'll throw in getting your eyebrows done too.
Oh, and getting your eyebrows.
So before you throw it in the eyebrows, I say there's nothing wrong.
Let's take a poll. Who's actually had either one of the three done? Like, raise your hand.
I'm ticklish, bro.
I've got my nails done.
Pause.
I could tell.
There's no pause.
They got like you. They nice, bro.
Oh, I mean, I take care of them.
I
but
know.
Like,
they nice.
Have I gone to 10 Perfect Nails in Salem? No, I haven't.
See, I don't even.
Why do you
y'all know
the name?
names? You guys know names.
What name did I say? He said in Salem. That means where you.
That's because it's next to where I work. So people.
So it's convenient for
I'm
you to
not-
go on your lunch.
They're our client.
I'm not against
Okay, I
men
got
taking
you.
care of
Yeah,
themselves.
no, there's nothing wrong with. Nah,
I'm just saying I'm not doing no manicure or pedicure or
my
getting
eyebrows cannot be better than my wife's. To be honest, that's an issue.
But
That
some
part.
girls like that though.
What if your eyebrows are naturally better than
Well, then
yours?
that's an issue again.
Wait.
She gotta have to do something. Get a filler.
Oh,
something.
dang. That's a petty thing right there.
There's no way that my eyebrows can be so on freak and
Bro,
yours are not.
That's an issue, bro.
So this is a great segment to our segue, to our next topic. The best qualities a woman can have to spark interest from you.
You gotta be smart. You gotta be loyal. In words of DJ Khaled.
For me, I mean, physical.
No,
It's
that's
just-
not
no,
the
no,
most
it's just-
important.
Best qualities, period. Like
Okay.
overall.
You gotta be funny, cause I think I'm a funny person.
That's
so
a
if
good
I can
one.
bounce jokes off of you.
Humor's good.
If you can roast me and I can roast you and we're totally cool with it, then I know it's going somewhere.
That's important.
Curly hair is it's gonna get me every
Them
time.
curly hair
Curly
killers.
hair killer. Nah, for real, mine's I think honestly is I like you got drive, and that's with
Yeah.
everything, whether
I
it's
get
small or big, whether it's you doing a chore or you doing something for work or school. If you got drive, I feel like everything else is gonna come with it because that's how you keep going. Because when you have drive, you don't stop making goals. You know, it's cool to be cute, but you ain't cute forever.
I think for me, like funny definitely falls under that.
Yeah.
But I think someone that has a big heart, just like anyone that has like a big heart towards just people, towards everything that they do, and just has like just that charisma. You know, someone that's able to take over the room without even trying. Like they just naturally,
Sounds familiar.
you know what I'm saying? Like they just naturally do that.
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like those are the attributes that I look for.
Yeah.
And I think like those are the very key things that I will love in a woman.
I think
Well, just
charisma
keep
can
searching.
Come in.
I got Google right here.
I think. Oh damn. I think charisma can come in different ways. Not only just taking over like a room or just having like a presence. Even if you're hanging one on one, and they can tell like, oh, you're having like an off day, and they can be the one thing that like kind of props you up and gives you like a boost that day, or like they could even send like a text like you don't even know. That's just like like they'll send you like a funny picture or something like that. You're like, yeah, this is nice. You know, something like you when you least expect it. I think there's
Genuine.
that charisma. Yeah.
And the last thing I want to throw in, someone that knows how to like text you good memes. That's important.
I mean, I'm not so much about the memes.
I think that's a new
it's about
generation thing.
Nah, that's.
I think it's
I'm adapting that.
Yo,
For
I'm
me,
a
it's-
gift
for me-
man.
For me, it's the humor behind it. If you can get like, if we're on the same wavelength on like what made it funny, then I'm about it. Like it could be a meme, it could be a picture. You could Snapchat somebody in public, and I'll be like, that's hysterical.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like, yeah, send you funny stuff. You know.
Question:
Like,
when you put LOL, do you really laugh out loud?
I do.
I do.
And if I
For real.
if I put it all caps, I'm definitely like just dying.
If it's LOL, I laugh out loud. If it's ha ha ha, it's like I found it like
I never did that.
If
it was a chuckle. Like
I never did that.
If I send you the emoji, I'm not laughing.
If you send me a haha, that I'm done texting you.
what about if you get a ja 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 from a Spanish person?
Same difference. No. Usually, no. I'm not gonna lie. Usually, if they do, they probably are.
I think
laughing,
Brazilians
to be
use the
honest,
K
based
K
upon-
K K K K K. That's their version of ha ha ha.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Brazilians, yeah. When
it's KE, right?
it's like all
That's
case.
too many K's for me, fam. I can't get behind that. Let's push it.
I
Let's
mean,
push it. I don't like that.
I would just if I read that and I never knew that before, I'd be like, yo, this person has like a quite an attitude.
I'm gonna say-
Yo, but leading up to our next topic, Canelo and Triple G just announced that they're gonna fight Cinco de Mayo, and last fight was a little controversial. A lot of people had Triple G winning the cards, but it ended up being a tie, especially with the judge that was in that fight. She had been known to make controversial decisions in her scorecards before. How do you guys feel about this upcoming fight? Are you excited, not excited? And do you think that there's a knockout? They both guaranteed a knockout. So I don't think there's going to be a knockout whatsoever.
I mean,
That's Roxy, by the way. She's part of the family.
She's a Nubian queen. I love her.
I'm trying to keep her busy, but she
Yeah.
thinks I'm playing with her.
We need to
She
give her
thinks we
more
playing
peanut butter.
fetch.
We need to give her more peanut butter. She does have her nails painted, if that's what you're asking. Yes, they are painted. Well, you don't know that, Axel.
Yo, Axel, why is Axel
Yeah, no one
talking?
never heard his name. Go ahead.
I know,
and
yeah.
Oh yeah, his name is Axel. Like the
Axel.
car part. Yep.
Yeah. If you ever see mess ups on this show, it's because of Axel, man. Like, I mean, stay sitting down.
My
He has a
level's
big
good.
heart, though. He has a big heart. He tries.
He tries.
He comes off the bench and gives you a solid like one point.
So who's gonna win?
I got Triple G. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout, but I think it's gonna be a clear decision this time.
I think Canelo's gonna win because I like his name. I just like Canelo. It sounds nice. Sounds good to me.
I think Triple G is gonna.
Nah,
I think with Triple G, he studies his opponent. He's a very like a technical fighter.
It would
I agree with
benefit
you guys.
boxing for Canelo to win because he's the younger
Yeah.
boxer.
but to
He
be
has-
honest, he's not.
But I think I think they're doing it in part because the scorecard thing did affect the sport a lot.
It did. So it looked bad on both. Like it not on both sides. It looked bad on boxing. Period.
Yeah.
Because it was like the casual fan was like, I even knew that was wrong.
Yeah.
And then you had the super into like super fan of boxing be like, that's completely wrong. And then you lose credibility on both
But
ends.
I think Triple G got this. He's very wise. He did not
Quick.
look like himself last fight, but I got him on this one. Next topic that we got, if you know the Roots, you know they got an amazing MC, and if this MC is not on your top 5, then we can't speak.
Nah.
His name is Black Thought, and he's never dropped a solo LP outside of the Roots.
Until
Soon this year, we don't have a date yet, but
Yeah.
Ninth Wonder has confirmed that they have an EP together. Actually, Black Thought confirmed it, and Ninth Wonder retweeted his statement from a live showcase they were having. So we will finally get to see Black Thought have a solo LP. I'm excited about this. I don't know about you guys, but that's that's one of my idols. That's one of my heroes as far as like rap MCs that can kill you on the mic. He's one of the people I'm scared of.
would you battle him?
Nah, he's gonna kill me.
No,
Can't do that.
He's
bro.
gonna kill me, fam.
if you
Why
have
does
it,
that matter?
I
But
mean,
you'll be known as the guy who
if I
got killed by
have
him.
no, if I have to,
that's worse.
because I got the heart of an, because I got the heart of an MC. I will battle him, but you know what I'm saying. I'm going in there expecting to lose, but I'm gonna give him my best.
I mean, if you haven't ever checked him out besides the Roots, he did have that fire freestyle.
10-minute freestyle of Funk Flex.
Flex.
Check that out. It's on YouTube.
He set the bar.
He's
Yeah,
not,
he
he's
set
not
the
paying
bar.
us for this promotion, man. Come on. Chill out.
Like,
Yeah,
yo, that sponsor money better come in
telling you.
soon. We struggling out here. The next topic is hip hop related as well. If you don't know Thurston Howard III, he basically he started the Low Lives back in Brooklyn about 25 years ago. The Low Lives are these groups of people from Brooklyn that strictly just sported everything polo, everything that was fresh. You know, polo wasn't really made for the hood, but they made it to fit the environment that they were in. And so recently, Polo had their Snow Beach line that dropped this week, or last week, I'm sorry.
Word.
And Thurston Howell III was the face of it, which was shocking to see because not a lot of people thought Polo would show that respect. But to see like a hip hop face splattered all over the magazines and rocking the Snow Beach line for Polo, that's dope. That's for the culture. I hate that line, but this is truly for the culture.
I think it just reflects that Polo is willing to now, one, recognize how hip hop has affected its brand because it's big.
Yeah, we buy everything: socks, underwear,
exactly,
t-shirts.
And then at the same time, they're kind of following the trend that many of the other name brands are doing.
That's true.
You know, like ASAP Rocky had collaborations. Kanye had the one.
You know, had the Louis Vuitton was with Obey, not Obey. Obey, right?
Yeah, it was with Kanye.
Who did the deal with Supreme?
Supreme, that's Louis Vuitton. That's what they did.
Louis Vuitton, Louis Vuitton did it with Supreme.
That was ill too.
But yeah, like
expensive.
I love the Polo showing love to the hip hop culture, you know, and I hope they keep that up. Last topic for this segment, obviously Super Bowl's this Sunday, my birthday, 29. Yeah, I mean,
Patriots.
Super Bowl predictions. What you got,
bro?
Pats.
Dang.
That's all.
So I'm the oddball here.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
I'm
going with the Pats. But what's the score? I got 31-24. Pats. 31-24.
Who they playing again?
Eagles. Damn, you gonna do them like that? He said who they? Dang.
I give him at least 2 touchdowns up. And you know how he's gonna do it. He's gonna let them wear themselves out into the last quarter.
I don't
and then
want
he
that.
Gonna let it, but you know he's gonna do it because that's the type of guy. He likes to build. If he's just whooping them the whole game, that's when like Patriots fans just stop watching it. Honestly, because you know he's up to.
Yeah.
He makes you watch it the whole game, going through a roller coaster of emotion, and then he comes through and slays the pigeon.
Little quick sidebar: did you guys hear about that radio host that talked about Brady's daughter?
Yeah, I mean,
nah.
He called.
I don't want to.
He talked about his 5-year-old daughter.
She said she was annoying.
Annoying little pissant or pissant. I don't know.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an English word that I don't even.
Is he here in America?
Yeah.
The word you said sounded like it would be from like a British.
From British, yeah.
Pissant, yeah.
But he got fired, I guess. But I guess Brady took the high road and said he shouldn't have. You know, everybody makes mistakes in their career.
Yeah.
So.
No, you talk about Brady, you get views.
Yeah.
That's
well,
really
he came
what
in and he was
about.
like, listen, like, I've loved coming on here. I've tried to
he
do
does that
show.
every week, right?
Yeah, I tried to do a show, but like at that point, it's like it was beyond Tom Brady being the player, Tom Brady being like the elite athlete is. It was like just like, yo, as a dad, he's like, yo, like what? You came at my child for what? Like,
yeah.
Well, to bring some light in this, I don't know if you guys know, they said the other week when he had the bandage on his hand, they said that was him adding another finger so he can add another ring.
I like that.
I like that.
I did laugh at that one.
You can check the sources, but that's like 70% truth. Not 100 behind that one.
I definitely, I'm definitely excited for the Super Bowl. I think we got this winning.
Yo, I need a bucket of wings.
Number 6 is gonna be good.
I think it's gonna be a lot tighter than people think, but it's gonna be a good Super Bowl for sure.
For sure. And with that, we're out, my people. For this segment, we'll be back here for the toast. All right, y'all. This is the toast segment, the last segment of the night for the podcast. And to start it off, we got my boy Kendrick Lamar's Grammy performance. I don't know if you guys saw it, but it was very powerful. It had a lot of double meanings to a lot of the stuff that he was doing on stage. And I thought it was great for basically an audience that's mostly white to see just a black man up there doing his thing and basically not being scared to really speak his mind.
I mean, I think that's classic Kendrick.
That's his middle name.
He does that all the time.
That's his middle name.
I don't think there's a performance
What's his middle name?
What is it? Classic?
Or double meaning?
Yeah.
Double meaning.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know if it was classic or double meaning, but I
He has two
thought
middle names. He's part Hispanic.
there was I don't think there's been a performance of Kendrick that I saw it and I was like,
That was boring.
yeah, that was this
Yeah,
is boring.
he's alive. He's a really
He sets
good
the bar
performer.
high, and I think he catches a lot of flack even from me. A lot of times I'm like, I don't know if he's like the best MC out right now, just because I do think that there are people that can spit better than him, but the way he does everything,
He doesn't rap like
put
anyone.
albums.
Yeah, I think everything's he's
He
well
does,
thought out with
yeah,
everything
everything's
he
well
does.
thought out. The performances, the albums, the structure, the way they roll out their teams, albums and push the product, the tours. I think everything he does is very well calculated, and you don't see that a lot in today's age with these rappers that we have now. So to see that, I was very happy to see Kendrick Lamar do his thing, and he took home, what was it, 3 or 5 Grammys, but he got Rap Album of the Year, which is the biggest
best video as well. I think
best song performance, I believe, too, with I think it was a song with Rihanna, Loyalty.
Yeah.
But leading up to this will lead us into the next subject. Nas has a PBS special that he shot at the Kennedy Center with an orchestra where he performs the album Illmatic. And if you don't know what Illmatic is, it's probably Illmatic is synonymous to classic. Like you can't use
You
one
can't talk
without
about,
the other.
Classic hip hop without mentioning Illmatic.
Definitely, like it's considered probably the most perfect
Staple.
album. Yeah, it's one of the staples of hip hop. It's definitely one of those albums that you have to hear if you're a rap fan.
I think
That'll turn people
if
on to
you're,
rap.
if you're not too hip with hip hop, but you
Yeah.
are with like basketball, Lonzo did put his face on the Illmatic album cover.
He's a fool for that.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but yeah, it was a dumb decision on his end.
But I think it's dope, like to get like to see rappers do more things with orchestra and just do it at a stage where it's not normally celebrating hip hop culture or any rap. I think it's dope to see them have those spaces open for the next generation to come.
Oh yeah, I think so. I mean, I think. Right now there's a lot of music, hip hop related music documentaries coming out. There's the one with HBO. Then there's Complex is coming out with the series. Netflix just announced one. I think they're partnering up with Mass Appeal.
Yeah, I seen that. And Thurston Howell III is actually coming up with a Polo documentary with Complex as well. I think they have other rappers there too that rock the Polo outfits and gear from head to toe as well. So
that's interesting. Yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. But talking about that, one of the new up and coming hip hop artists, Cardi B.
Ooh yeah, Cardi B's
repping the Bronx. Where you at?
You know what? Like I'm not a fan of her music.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a fan of her story. Yeah, he's about to throw hands like y'all. I'm a fan of her story. I love the rags to riches story. I love cheering for the underdog and to see someone come from literally nothing. To come from a position where a lot of people are gonna judge her from her being a stripper.
Care about that, man.
And she keeps it funky. She keeps it real. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing fake about her. I love someone like that.
I appreciate her honesty. I'd rather somebody be that honest with me all the time.
She's from the Bronx.
Yeah.
What you think?
Brooklyn's where it's at though. Even though I'm from Chelsea, know what I mean?
Where is that?
Massachusetts. Come on, B. Yo, trying to catch me slipping out here.
Where is that?
Nah, but shout outs to Cardi B, man. To see her performing at the Grammys.
It's Bardi
from
B.
where she went.
It's Bardi B.
Bardi B, you a blood now?
No, that's what she calls herself.
She's a blood.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a blood?
She's a blood.
Oh, dang.
3 O's.
All right. Damn.
3 O's.
That's dope, though. Also, more hip-hop related. Next subject, Evidence from Dilated Peoples, classic hip-hop group from the West Coast. He dropped his solo album called Whether or Not, like the weather. And it was dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to see him work with Alchemist. I love the album that he put out. He's showing that he could go from dropping classics with a group to dropping classics
by himself. Yeah. It's diversion.
Yeah. Next topic, we got Cleveland Indians. They decided that next year. I don't know why they didn't do it this year, but they decided starting next year they're
So they could change their
removing
mind.
the Chief Wahoo logo from the uniforms from on the field, which doesn't mean that their merchandise they sell will have the logo off, but it's a start, I guess.
I think from what I read, the commissioner has been pushing it for the past year, so that's why they didn't do it.
No, for a minute.
He's been but I think he's been like
Yeah,
up his
yeah.
game this past year, and he was like, they asked the Redskins. if
No,
it was
sir.
the same.
They
and
said
nope.
Yeah, the Redskins definitely that name and the logo.
you can't change the logo because their name is just like. I mean, I don't know, man.
You have
I mean,
to change
can
the name. You have to change the name.
That's what they're ultimately trying to have them do, but they're not. You know,
And like I definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? Like where
they don't want to rebrand themselves. Pretty much.
they've
Well,
definitely.
I mean, they're a historic NFL.
This country
team,
has
like,
blood on
Like
Native
the
Americans.
Washington pointy buildings or something. I don't know, man. What else you gonna
You
call
can't, you
them?
can't use Patriots because that's already taken.
The Washington Pilgrims,
The
Penguins.
Washington Puritans.
Oh my god.
Oh man, but no, I don't know why they didn't do it this year. Again, you mentioned that they've been pushing it for a while, but I think they can easily start it this year. I mean, the season doesn't start till what, late March?
No, it is this. Is it? I thought it was this year.
No, it's next year,
2019.
Oh man.
Mind you, this
So-
year just started about 30 days ago, and they let us not get started on that.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say like pitchers and catchers are reporting soon. So, I mean, technically you could still do it.
Could
That's what I'm saying. Like,
they don't want to.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Anyways,
It doesn't make sense.
anyways, our next topic that we have, Tom Hanks. He's set to play in the biopic upcoming for Mr. Rogers. I don't think
Like PBS, Mr. Rogers.
yeah, PBS Mr. Rogers.
yo, he was the cleanest. Like, bro,
He was smooth.
His
He was
sweater
smooth.
game was unreal.
Yo, yeah.
I'm a big sweater guy. I think it's my dad was a huge sweater guy. It's passed down to me.
what does that even mean?
My dad wears sweaters every day.
He's
Every day, and they're always
That's-
on point.
That's
Like the
that's
color
crucial.
matches like the smallest color on his dress shirt.
he flowed like
Like
water.
Oh yeah.
Yo, sweaters, like, they can make or break your winter outfits.
Outfits.
Oh,
You know
Yeah,
what I mean,
Word.
that's winter and fall is when you know who can dress.
To be honest, bro, I had just bought this sweater from Primark. Shout out Primark, bro. And I was gonna wear it tonight.
Nah, wait,
but I
they
was
cutting
not-
the check? Nah,
They
nah, nah.
already talked to them. I already talked to them. Don't
All
worry.
right.
All right. I talked to
in
one
the
of the employees. He was mopping the floors, but he said he had connections. So we'll see
word,
see
word.
what's gonna happen. But I was gonna wear it today, but for sure I'm wearing it next podcast because that sweater is dope. But anyways, Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers, man, he was a classic. I think Tom Hanks is a great actor.
Yeah, he
but
is
I
one of
don't
the greats.
know
think
if
he'd be
his
good.
feel.
You don't think you could pull
I
it off?
think that he can because he can play because he's good, but I don't know. I just don't get that vibe.
You know who
from
could
him.
have pulled it off, but he's retiring? Daniel Day-Lewis.
Oh my goodness.
If that guy can play Lincoln, he could definitely play Mr. Rogers. But either way, I'm excited to see like a biopic done on this guy.
But the thing is, like, they have like different body styles. So like they're
True.
Yeah.
it's different. Like
That's true.
Mr. Rogers was like this tall, skinny, old
lanky
guy.
dude.
And Tom
Yeah.
Hanks,
Tom Hanks looks like he drinks beers on weekends.
weekdays.
Acts-
Weekdays.
yeah.
What are you talking about,
Yeah,
man?
he's after
probably-
he lost Wilson, he's really never.
Yeah,
been
he's
the
probably
same.
gonna be crying, like talking about Wilson to the kids, like, "Yo, me and Wilson used to do this back in the islands."
Let it go.
Let it go, homie.
Let it go, my guy.
Yo.
New things for Tom
But
Hanks.
Tings, my
I've been
guy.
wanting to highlight this show. I don't know why I never talked about it till today, man.
ain't
I'm kind of
seen it
mad
yet.
at myself, but there's this show called The Shy. It's about Chicago and Showtime. Lena Waithe created the show.
It's an amazing show.
It's amazing.
I've been hooked since day one.
I forget the lead actor's name, but he played Eazy-E in Compton. And he's also in Mudbound, that Netflix movie. But yo, I kid you not, every time this dude puts on a performance when he's crying, I feel like tears come.
yeah,
Don't do
Yo, no, I'm telling you,
I mean,
he'll
I
make
won't
you
judge
cry,
you.
bro.
Nah,
He's a good fake
He'll
cry.
make he's a good fake.
cry.
Like
Good
when
fake cry.
when I found out, I knew Eazy-E he died of AIDS, but when I found out in the movie, bro,
It kind of
bro, it kind of hit you. I was like, yo, fam.
Because he was like on the bed and I think his emotion affected the other guy's acting, and you're like,
Yeah.
yo, like this is kind of the real thing. Like,
No, they do that a lot. They incorporate real. But to be honest, I definitely will try to look at that show to see what it's about. But man, I told you about that show earlier. The Quad.
You seen The Wire?
Yes, partially.
So it reminds me of The Wire a little bit.
Common's in there in this week's episode for about 30 seconds.
How much they
but-
paying him for that cameo?
But I think he's an executive producer.
Oh,
on the
he ain't
show.
getting
Then
paid
again, he's
nothing.
also from Chicago too, so he probably just
Oh, yeah.
doing it for
Just for the
I, mean,
hood.
I watched the episode I watched afterwards. They kind of highlighted it a little bit. It's one of the the things that shows do, like behind the scenes stuff. And I think I really like the fact that they're trying to portray like a different view on Chicago and actually like give people like a view of what it actually is. Because I mean, Chicago, you get a bad rap from it.
They get a bad rap from thinking that the violence stems from just like nonsensical things, but it's actually rooted. You see, if you watch the show, you see that one event.
How it trickles down.
It trickles down across the whole
the
city,
neighborhood, yeah.
and it makes people do things that you wouldn't basically expect from them regularly.
How many seasons are there?
No,
Well,
it's
right now
first
this is the
season.
first season.
It's only
Oh,
like 4
see,
episodes.
I gotta catch up when they got 3 or 4 because I like to binge. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I get home from work, relax, whatever, you do what I gotta do.
But what you
watch
said
a couple.
about the quad is that
I'll read to you what Wikipedia has. Mind you, it's 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
oh damn, that's a good sign.
It says it takes viewers inside the culture-rich world of Georgia A&M, where newly elected president Dr. Eva Fletcher, which is a woman, of course, has her hands full of managing a modern-day HBCU and is entering freshman class. So pretty much what's going on, you got people with the band, you have football players. One of the main quarterbacks, he's white, so he's trying to make it in the HBCU. And mind you, just to throw it all up, there are some accusations of sexual assault, but it's not the guy we were talking about earlier. he's not in this movie. Larry Nassar. He's not in this show. It's not him. He's not in this show.
For casting.
No, yeah, he wasn't available for the auditions, but it's a really good show, man. I've already watched 1 season within a week. I'm gonna look at Shy, but I definitely want you guys to try to look at the quad, and I'll report to you guys the next one, let you know what I think. You know what I mean? But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be good. I like all those type of, like culture-rich movies,
Nah, definitely.
man.
We'll check it.
Shows,
I think we gotta do like a Netflix recommendation section on the.
I thought
Man.
you were going a different route with that. It's like,
Wait,
I
did
don't
you
know
guys
how I
wait
feel
real
about it.
quick? Did you guys already see that movie with Will Smith?
Right?
Yeah, bright.
Whoa, yo,
What you think
people was
about it?
talking about it's bad, bro. I liked it. They said they're making another one.
It's good,
It's
but
good.
it's kind
Like-
of confusing at the same time because it's a
No.
little bit of like, I Am Legend mixed in with like Lord of the Rings.
How? Because Will Smith is in there.
Because it's like an action like Will Smith movie, and then it's like him being funny, and then him being like also
It's
there
not-
being, like, random. Elves
It's not
and
the
stuff.
greatest movie, but it's not as bad as people were bashing it.
Oh, no,
like
no,
it wasn't
definitely
as
not.
bad as people were.
1 out of
bashing it.
10.
1 out of 10. What I would rank it?
Out of 10,
7.
damn,
I'm giving it 8, man.
I give it a 6.
You
I
low
think-
on the totem
Man,
pole.
I have to be
you
impressed.
must have been tired, bro.
I'm not.
You was tired when you
I
You
was
probably had
woke.
some crust in your eyes when you watch it because I don't think it's a
I
7.
was
that
awake.
That was a good movie.
A solid 7.
Like I was happy. I'm like, yo, I
7.4.
ordered pizza. I got some soda. I put the movie and Roxy acting up right now. She probably seen one of those ferries or something.
Nah, DMX. She's just mad that DMX is gonna go back to jail because he failed a drug test.
Oh man, she better not.
He
see
don't
Mike
learn,
Vick.
man. I bet you they're gonna he walks in there, they're like, really again?
Even to Selma,
What do I say?
Even Selma, like, I haven't touched anything. I just kind of left it out here for you.
But yo,
I need you to be back.
what you guys doing this weekend besides the Super Bowl?
Well, actually, I want to go check out at the Museum of Fine Art
Oh man,
Because
That's in Boston, by the way.
because I get from work I get some discounted tickets. There's a Japanese
Ooh.
street artist.
Yes.
He has an exhibit out there.
I seen
and
that.
It's just on Instagram, on Twitter. People have been raving about it. So I know it's here till April.
It's almost gone.
So I want to definitely check it out before it goes.
sounds nice, man. I'm actually going to Antigua.
Hi.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
antiquing. I was
No,
like, yo,
Antigua. You know what
why
I'm
would
saying?
you even mention that?
How long you out there for?
I'm not going, man. I'm not doing anything. It would have been nice for me to be able to go, but
Dang.
yeah, I'm probably gonna relax. I'll find
Well,
something to
it's
do.
my birthday weekend. Going.
Don't get too crazy, bro.
Nah. I'm gonna keep it.
Remember,
keep
God
it
loves
G
you.
for the kids.
God loves you. Remember
Keep
that.
it G for God.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Word.
I might reach the divine though. You never know.
Trying to
Nah,
get
but
Nirvana.
That's it for this week's episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. Next
Appreciate
week,
you guys.
be here. Kevin will be back. From doing his Apple deals. Hopefully, he got his free iPhones and
Beats by
MacBooks.
Dre.
Nah, he's
Beats
out here
by
slowing
Dre,
iPhones down.
Free iTunes account. Know what I mean, but we love y'all. Stay tuned. And we're going to be premiering this week our Burnt Toast segment. So stay tuned for that on Fridays.
And thanks to Andre for helping us out.
Yeah, thanks to Andre. Yo, shout out to him. Shout out to Chris, Alex. If you guys want to chill with us ever in person.
Axel?
You got to give him his props. He does his thing. But if you guys ever want to chill with us in person, you can catch us in Cambridge, 52 Russell Street, 8 p.m. at the City. We're always there, live in the rec. We out. Peace.